Hello everybody, welcome back to another How Mentor video. Today we're going to be talking about gyro drift. Now, let's start off with what gyro drift is. Gyro drift is when our gyro is going up or down in value when it's not moving. So, let's see how that happens. So, our gyro is in port 2. So I'm going to unplug it. Then I'm going to move it around as I plug it back in. And it should, yes, as you can see down here on the bottom right, the gyro is going up, while as you see on the camera, the gyro is in fact not moving. So, let's talk about how we want to fix this. To fix it, it's simple. You just pull it out and plug it back in while nothing is moving. Well, it's not moving, it's not the tube or anything. Hands off. See? There we go. Now it's not moving. So, now, we want to know, how do we know this? Say, like, we're in the middle of a match and it happens. And we have no idea how to tell if it does this, unless we're either connected Bluetooth, which you're not allowed to be, or you play it and it doesn't work, and we don't want to waste time with that. So let's make a program that reads the gyro and tells us if it's moving or not. So what we're going to start off with is we want to reset our gyro real quick, and if we that, and it's always good to have about a second, maybe half a second, in between resetting the gyro and doing anything else. Okay, now that we have our reset in, we're going to want to take out a loop and make it stop once we touch the middle button, or any button you want really. You can change it right here. Select the brick buttons. Okay, now we're gonna want to read the gyro. We put this out, and then we're gonna measure the angle and measure the rate. And now we're gonna we want to display it on the screen, so we know what's going on. So if we pull these out and make them text and grid, and we want to put it in okay. 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to want to put this, instead of text, we want it on wired. Okay, well, there we go. On both of these. And then we're going to plug this in right here, and this right here, and we're going to want to put them at 6, 3, and 6, 5, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you can see what it looks like up here. Of course, it's not going to say wired. It's going to display the number that that's right here. And now we want to make sure that this does not erase the screen. We only want this one to. Okay, now we're going to want to open this up a little bit, make it a bit easier for ourselves. We want to take out 3 more display blocks. So we know what we are, what we're seeing. So we bring this over here. And these are also going to be all on the same text grid. Text grid display. So we want this to say A for angle. We want this to say R for the rate. Then this to say middle equals stop, or whatever button you're using. And then we want to turn all these off because we don't want it to erase it. Turn these false. And then the coordinates we want, all the x's are going to be 0. And the y are going to be 3, 5, and 10, I believe. We want to display this, see what it looks like. Now this might get a little cut off, so yeah, there we go, that's better. And then this can be the rate, it's a bit covered up, that's the angle, good stuff. And now, that's that, but if you want to go even further, you can put in a switch, like so. You want to switch it to gyro, compare rate, and that's going to be 2. Oh, sorry. No, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on. Okay. Confused myself. So, if the rate is 0, we can have the lights on the brick to be green, like so. So we know it's, all good. And then if the rate is not 0, then we can have the brick lights be red and have it play a short little note so we know we can hear it. And you don't need to do a file, I would just do a note. Then just about any note would be fine, but you don't want it to go for too long, just like 1/4 of a second, because this will repeat, and if it's moving, then the volume could be whatever volume you want. I wouldn't put it too loud. In fact, I'd do pretty quiet at 5, and then just play it once, because it'll, again, loop. over and over again. Now, if we pull this out, just connect this, and yeah, there we go. And that should just about do it. So, if we send it here to the robot, we'll see. There we go, there's the sound. And then, as you can see, I'm not touching it, so there's no sound, and it's all good. But then if I touch it, you hear the sound, then you stop, and then I'll exit out of this, and get it. So, it's drifting, so unplug this, move it around as I plug it in, put it down. That did not work. Let me try that again. Move it around and such. There we go. Now it's drifting. Now if we click back into the program, as you can see, it's really loud. You can see the angle and the rate. So, yep, there you go. And then middle of the stop, and then you can put that at the beginning of any of your programs. I'd suggest putting it at the very beginning of your first program in a match, so then it only happens once, and you shouldn't have to unplug your gyro in the middle of a match. So you should be good, and that's how you. Oh, yeah, and then you can turn this into a my block. If you don't know how to do that, you highlight it all minus the start block, go into tools, and you go to my block builder. Yep, there we go. They should pop up. Then you can pick any icon. I would pick gyro, and I would name it read gyro drift. And there you go. That is how you make read gyro drift and fix maybe some of your gyro problems. Hope this helped. Bye.